So I'm still using number 1. I'm gonna go straight downward. Trying to make it soft a little bit if I'm gonna use my half guard. So always make sure when you cut it, you brush it so you can see what you're doing. So you can see it's coming out all nice. So that is the first guideline. So I'm gonna go with the half guard. This is the half guard. I'm gonna go with it. So this is the half guard. I'll do the levers all the way closed, and then just go and tape the same spot I had with my number 1. So I'm just gonna go with that. So as you can see, so keep going with the number half. Okay, slowly but slowly. Okay, slowly but surely. Tipping all the head out. So I make sure I brush it when I cut it. You make sure you keep that line straight consistently. I had to go the other way around, dropping the hair and doing all that, then afterward doing the board. That was kind of a long process, but I don't know, but I just had to do that. So we got that done. So you can see it's all open. So we're gonna go with the number 1 or number half guard and tape it blend the line we made. So pretty much we're doing like a drop fit. So I'm blending out the first guide I make line. So that's my number half guide with the levers all the way closed. So I make sure I kind of like stretch the skin a little bit when I'm blending out the number one guideline. I know it takes a lot of time, but we're getting it done. So I'm gonna get my clippers all the way open, and then I'm gonna try to blend out the number one line. So I do my levers all the way open, and I kind of like hit it right just below the guideline, first guideline I make. So that helps me to soften it before I'm gonna go with my levers all the way close. So you can see we're getting that line all the way off. So when you do your first guideline, you kind of have like a straight line. So we use our levers all the way open and hit it so we can blend it out. So slowly but surely you can see how the transition is. So pretty much I'm not trying to take too long, so whatever I do on one side I just go on the other side at the same time, trying to get everything done quick and nice. So just stay with me, it's a gradual process. I know you all can see the transition, it's looking all nice. So when I do that, after which I'm gonna go my levers all the way close and hit the same line at the bottom to really blend it out. And always make sure when you do that, you try as much as possible to use the tip of your blade and hit just at the bottom of that line to blend it out. So in the back of his hair, I kind of use my levers all the way like really flat because he has a flat head on the back. So but on the side I try as much to use the tip of my blade. So on the back you can see me using my levers all the way flat to blend it out. So as I go to the sides, I use my tip of my blade. So we got that out of the way. I'm gonna go with the number one guide, levers all the way just a little bit open, like halfway, and then make another guideline like an inch just above the first guideline. As you can see, always make sure when you do you brush. So I'll make another guideline, which is the second guideline. Always make sure you brush. So I'm using the same number one guide, halfway open, and just hit it out. So pretty much you do the same what you do with the number one for your first guideline. So I'm gonna use the lever all the way close with the half guide, and kind of like hit the same second guideline just to soften it out, and do that just at the bottom of the second guideline. So when you have the first guideline, you do the second guideline, you just hit just at the bottom of the second guideline, so you can have a even symmetry of the hair. And always brush. So you can see when you brush, you get all the little hairs out of the way. Okay guys, so now I'm still using the half guard. I'm gonna go down, not against the grain. So I'm just gonna hit it like a ½ inch facing down. So I'm going down with a ½ inch, like a ½ inch. Just hitting the tip, to make it look even. And guys, always make sure you brush. I know it takes a lot of time, but that is how you have to do it, to get that positive, clean and nice result. So I'm just hitting it all the way around. Okay, use your number one guard, open, closed, sorry. You use the tip and just hit the number one and the number two guideline you make, and always brush it down. So when I do that, I always brush. So we kind of like blend it out, so you have a nice and one symmetry. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna have your clients having a big lineup behind his head. So you get your number one half guard closed, and then you just use the tip and just brush it out. So as you can see, you can't tell of that line. So you just gotta keep playing with it. So with that, I'm gonna go back with my number one guard and just hit against the grains to get all this little hair popping out. So I'm gonna go my number one guard all the way closed. I'm just gonna do the flicking motion. And guys, when you do, always make sure you brush. Just go a little bit, not all the way. Just hit the bottom of that number one and number two in a flicking motion. And guys, when you do that, just make sure you always brush. So I just flick it like a little ½ inch. So I use number one still closed, and then just go and hit down, like, not against the grain. I'm just gonna hit it down, as you can see, to make it all nice. So I kind of try to make the work easy. Just when I do it, I kind of just keep turning around. I know it's kind of a little stressful, but that is how we have to do the job. So you can see that's all looking nice. So I have my number one guard still. I'm gonna, hit the top so he don't just want it like all the way. Okay, I was doing the cut and then my phone died, so I have to, like, go with my camera died, so I have to go with the phone. So we're doing the edge up. So we just want it all the way straight. So just bear with me. Yeah, this clip is the bomb. So, any of you watching this video, if you need it, I'll put the link on the description below. They sell it on Amazon. So you can go and get it. It's $174, the baby. So you can see slowly. So far, as you can see, so about to do some. So guys, we did the hair enhancement, you can see. So I'm about to use the blade and finish it up. Okay guys, that's the finished cut. So that's it. My camera died.